Thank you for being here. I hope you missed me as much as I missed you yesterday. And today's positive thought is you are never too old to start. You are never too old to set another goal or dream a new dream. You are never too old to set another goal or dream a new dream. I also have another segment added in to the show, and today will be the first day for that, and that's angel numbers, because today I saw 3111 on the radio in the car and on the watch and on the phone, and I thought, okay, that's interesting. I'll add that in. It's something that I'm interested in, and for anyone who was interested in the horoscopes, like, that would be kind of our kind of thing, like, so. Yeah, and like on the watch it was to do with the time, but on the radio it was to do with the channel. Like, Radio Kerry was favorited on a number 3 before we got the car, and then on the other device it was a different thing, so that'll be later, not too later though. Today is the 29th of January, which is National Puzzle Day. That's cool. Tonight will be my 50-day streak on Scrabble. So I'm getting better at Scrabble. I thought I was good at it, but I wasn't. But I can see the progress. I like the statistics that it keeps. National Puzzle Day activities. Spend time putting together a jigsaw puzzle. Complete a Sudoku or crossword puzzle. And use hashtag National Puzzle Day on social media. I will actually write that down. And what I will do is I will save it for later. And I will add it to this live playback. Hashtag National Puzzle Day. Why we love National Puzzle Day. Happiness, of course. Puzzles serve as a sense of accomplishment, and it's a way of stimulating the mind. My favourite puzzle is Scrabble. Oh yeah, today is Free Thinkers Day. What are your thoughts about celebrating Free Thinkers Day annually on the 29th of January? Are you ready to open up your mind to new odds and ideas? Free Thinkers Day is a day when people are not only entitled to think outside the box, but are even cheered on to do so. In some places, it might also be called Thomas Paine Day, Paine, or Common Sense Day. It encourages people all over the world to have the freedom to think. The freedom to think. That's a tongue twister. And express themselves. Think like a free thinker. Read Paine's work, Paine, and see the history for yourself. 5 incredible facts about thinking. We can't think without facts. We can't think without facts. We can have facts without thinking, but we can't have thinking without facts. Thinking negatively is disastrous. Negative thinking can have a strong or devastating impact on your relationships, on your work, on your health, and on your life. Creative thinking encourages risk-taking. Creative thinkers are more likely to take risks like extreme sports and wilderness exploration. Not everyone can hear their thoughts. Some people can't hear themselves think. I can't actually. I'm one of those. And number 5 is thinking makes you happier. Positive thoughts can positively affect a person's emotions. We practice free thinking on Free Thinkers Day. And it says that thinking is healthy. Thinking positively can boost your immune system, lower the rates of depression, and increase your lifespan. So, what are you thinking right now? What else is today, the 29th of January? Seeing Eye Guide Dog Anniversary. Seeing Eye Guide Dog Anniversary. It is an appreciation for all the dogs who act as their owners' eyes and ears. The devotion and thought abilities of these particular canines keep them safe and enable them to operate as fully functional persons. The day is meant to recognize the school that educates them. That is why they are so worthy of this recognition. Give a donation. You can celebrate this day by donating to the Seeing Eye. Giving towards such an organisation is bound to benefit so many people. Train your dog. Watch dog training videos and put what you've learnt into practice with your dog. It may take a while to see some results. Hi Saoirse Loom, thank you so much for being here. Hi, you are so welcome. So today is National Seeing Eye Guide Dog Day. Watch your dog training videos on YouTube and put what you've learned into practice with your dog. It may take a while to see some results, but do not give up. Keep at it. Thank you so much for the like. And then share on social media. Share messages and photos on social media about this anniversary. Use the hashtags Seeing Eyes, Help the Blind, and also Assistant Dogs. So that's hashtag Seeing Eyes, hashtag Help the Blind, as well as hashtag Assistant Dogs. 5 facts about guide dogs. They have heightened overhead perception. Many guide dogs are capable of detecting overhead impediments for their owners. Number 2, guide dogs are permitted practically everywhere. Despite various prohibitions and guidelines restricting animals in cafes and other public areas, guide dogs are permitted practically everywhere with their owners in many nations. Number 3, they have a retirement age. So guide dogs often retire from employment at the age of 10 or 11. Number 4, guide dogs can disobey. Guide dogs are taught to exhibit intelligent disobedience, which means they will refuse to follow dangerous instructions from their owners if they see a risk that their owners may have overlooked, such as a vehicle that ran a red light. Number 5, not all guide dogs complete their training. Only most competent will finish the tough training, such Some schools anticipate that 75% will complete it. Guide dogs support independence. A guide dog is the best partner. Guide dogs also provide security. And that's everything about the 29th of January. So today's new segment is angel numbers, and the number I saw today that I kept saying was 3111. And so it says about angel number 3111. It's a powerful sign to focus on positive thinking and optimism to manifest your goals. It encourages you to trust your intuition, embrace new beginnings, and release past fears. When did you start the live stream? 6 o'clock. So I do it on weekday evenings at 6 o'clock Irish time. But I wasn't here yesterday, and maybe on Wednesday next week I might do it at 5 p.m. We'll see. But I'll let you know in advance like I did this time. So no, you didn't miss much. I just did what the 29th of January was. And what else did I do? Yes. The positive thought for the day. You might have missed that, but don't worry because I'll get it back up. Okay, so today's positive thought is: you are never too old to set another goal or dream a new dream. And it says about the angel number 3111. Embrace new beginnings, trust your intuition, release past fears, signaling that the universe is supporting your personal growth and creative endeavors. Key themes of 3111: manifestation power, creative growth, new beginnings, and trust and support as well. It's also a positive sign for your connections, and that could be friendship, relationship, or family. So I will now sing Spancel Hill. I heard it today on the radio and it was just so nice. And then after hearing it, I had to find out, is it in the public domain? And I found out that it is, and I was delighted. Last night, as I lay dreaming of pleasant days gone by, my mind's been bent on rambling to Ireland I did fly. I stepped on board a vision and I followed with a will, till next I came to anchor at the cross of Spancel Hill. Thanks, Sir Shalom. It being on the 23rd, the day before the fair, when Ireland's sons and daughters and friends assembled there, the young, the old, the brave and the bold came to duty fulfill at the parish church in Clooney, a mile from Spancel Hill. I went to see my neighbours, to see what they might say. The old ones were all dead and gone, the younger ones turning grey. But I met The tailor quickly, he's as bold as ever still. He used to make my breeches when I lived in Spancel Hill. I paid a flying visit to my first and only love. She's as white as any lily and as gentle as a dove. She threw her arms around me, saying, "Johnny, I love you still." She's Neil, the farmer's daughter, and the pride of Spancel Hill. I dreamt I held and kissed her, as in the days of yore. Oh, Johnny, you're only joking, as many a time before. The cock, he crew in the morning, he crew both loud and shrill. I woke in California, many miles from Spancel Hill. I'll try that now in a while, up a key. The first horoscope for today, the 29th of January, is Aries. And for Aries it says, group activities or social events in your neighbourhood could put you in touch with new and exciting people who eventually become friends. And the next one is Taurus. Have you been looking to branch out in a new direction, Taurus? If so, this could be the day you get the lead of a lifetime. Or you might receive some unexpected information indicating possible new sources of income that you could pursue on your own. That's Taurus. And the third one is Gemini. Unusual circumstances could arise that change the course of your creative orientation, Gemini. This could involve modern technology in some way. Next one is Cancer. Today, you could decide to attend a class, workshop, or social event involving people in a spiritual, metaphysical, or intellectual field. Fascinating discussions could lead to insights and revelations of your own. You could explore ways to harness your natural healing ability, perhaps through Reiki, massage, or other hands-on disciplines. Expect to spend the next few days being preoccupied with ideas you learn today. They should have a profound impact. The second last one for the first half of horoscopes is Leo. New information could be coming at you from all sides today. Books, magazines, TV, the internet, and conversations with friends are likely to bring exciting knowledge your way that reinforces some of your own convictions. Leo. Next one is Virgo. Surprising news about your own finances and the world economy in general could cause you to feel confident and secure about your future, Virgo. Last night, as I lay dreaming of pleasant days gone by. My mind being bent on rambling, to Ireland I did fly. I stepped on board a vision, and I followed with the will, till next I came to anchor at the cross of Spancel Hill. It being on the 23rd, the day before the fair, when Ireland's sons and daughters and friends assembled there, the young, the old, the brave and the bold came to duty fulfill at the parish church in Clooney, a mile from Spancel Hill. I went to see my I went to see my neighbours, to see what they might say. The old were well dead and gone, the young ones turning grey. I met the tailor quickly, he's bold as ever still. He used to make my breeches when I lived in Spancel Hill. I paid a flying visit to my first and only love. She's as white as any lily, as gentle as a dove. She threw her arms around me, saying, Johnny, I love you still. She's Nell, the farmer's daughter, and the pride of Spancel Hill. I dreamt I held and kissed her, as in the days of yore. Oh, Johnny, you're only joking, as many a time before. The cock he crew in the morning, he crew both loud and shrill. I woke in California, many miles from Spancel Hill. The next horoscope is Libra. I'm going to actually find out something now as well. Can I change my YouTube while live? Because if I try doing it, it'll probably go sideways. Yeah, it says I can't, so that's fine. We'll just stay the way we're going, I'd say. So for Libra, some fascinating new information, possibly about spiritual or metaphorical matters, could come your way today. That's very similar to one of the other ones. Scorpio. Dreams and meditation could lead to insights regarding how best to handle your finances and make your money grow, Scorpio. You could receive some surprising ideas from newspapers, TV, or internet. Sagittarius. A social event or group rally could put you in touch with some new and exciting people in interesting fields. You might even run into an old friend you haven't seen for a long time, Sagittarius. Capricorn. Today, you could be hit with some exciting news. It could involve new people and new equipment coming onto the scene. Aquarius. Information that you receive from others and from your own heart could compel you to participate in some ambitious projects, Aquarius. And Pisces. Some exciting visitors could come to your door today, perhaps bringing earth-shaking information that could impact your life in a great way. And the weather for tonight: rain moving northeastwards and giving way to showers this evening and early tonight. Any heavy downpours will bring a risk of flooding due to saturated soils and high river levels. Lowest temperatures of 4 to 7 degrees in moderate to fresh and gusty southeasterly winds. And the weather tomorrow. Tomorrow morning will start with sunny spells and scattered showers. However, further outbreaks of rain will spread from the south through the late morning and afternoon, possibly turning heavy in eastern parts, bringing a risk of localized flooding. Highest temperatures of 7 to 9 degrees with moderate to fresh southeast winds, easing light variable through the day. Thank you so much for being here. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. Bye!